Hello and welcome back to the stream, folks, and that right there was, once again, Mr. Daniel Tidwell with his cover of Rockwell's classic Somebody's Watching Me, which I felt was very appropriate for the season. Now, if you were here last time, it was around this time last week as a matter of fact, you may recall I attempted to stream Resident Evil Remake, and the computer did not cooperate. You see, the problem with that was, I believe I had mentioned a while ago, it was a couple of weeks ago now, I had cleaned out my computer because it was chock full of dust. After I had put it back together is when I started noticing problems, because I think even as far back as when I did the last Retro Sunday stream, I noticed that I was getting a few hiccups while I was streaming. It wasn't bad at first, but then of course it got real bad when I was trying to do something as graphic intensive as Resident Evil. And I discovered the reason why is because my computer was overheating drastically. Like, I mean, the quad-core processor I've got in there, I think the max temperature it can handle is 100 degrees Celsius, and like if it comes 10 or 15 degrees close to that, it starts acting real wonky. While I had programs running, basically everything was going like all four of the cores were going at like 95 degrees or something. And at one point, after I was testing things, after the stream frigged up last week, the computer got so hot it shut down. So I brought it into a local store called Boom IT. They do good work. And I had them look at it for me. They just gave it a basic checkup. Now, one thing that was true is that there were some things that needed to be updated on the motherboard. That was, something. But it turns out that at least part of the overheating problem was actually my own fuck-up. Because you see, when I cleaned all the dust out of the computer, I also cleaned off, and this, I only know about computers what I learn as I'm tinkering away at upgrading the thing. And there is a thermal paste that's applied to the back of the CPU fan that is supposed to act as sort of like a insulator with the fan and the processor. And if that paste isn't there, it heats up like a son of a bitch. And I cleaned that paste off because I thought it was caked in dust, because the inside of my computer was that dusty. So, anyway, I've had it back for a few days now. Everything seems to be running hunky-dory, so hopefully without interruption this time, we shall carry on with Resident Evil, the remake. So, now of course the first thing I'm going to do, because it's what I wanted to do anyway, is, you see, Resident Evil, of course, is a very old game. Came out in, like, 96, I think is when the original version of it came out. And before we dive into the updated, graphically better, and slightly better acted, let's be fair, the script and the voice acting is still kind of nermy to a degree. But before we delve into that, let's watch the original opening for the original Resident Evil that was on the game back in 96. We're in for a treat.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
Found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
I like how that implies that they were able to track... Look, Chris! They were able to track these things to a hideout. What?
It was Bravo Team's
have a pack of
helicopter.
roving mountain
was in
cannibals.
It. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However,
everyone looks so sweaty.
Why.
I also like how they're not showing the helicopter. Chris is disappointed. Chris really wanted to see the helicopter. poor Joseph. Dramatic pause. Oh crap, we're still being chased.
Jill, run for that house!
You know, that house. That poorly rendered mansion. And then we have the epic cast intro.
Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Barry Burton,
Barry Beard,
Rebecca Chambers, Albert Wesker.
He wears his sunglasses at night. Albert Wesker.
Resident Evil.
They have escaped into the mansion, where they thought it was safe. Yet. Anyway, that's enough of that. But yeah. One thing I can't help but point out, though, is, like, the long, suffering look that Rebecca gives the camera at the end of her introduction, because she's all smiles at first, and then she's like, are we done now? Am I going to get paid for this now? Please? Anyway. So that's that. I just love... Although I really like that it comes off as being a halfway entertaining B-movie. I kind of wish that they actually filmed the rest of the plot of the game like that, because that would have been really... oh, that would have been something else. That would have been my new favorite movie. Anyway, without further ado, let's actually drop into the game itself, shall we? Oh, come on. The guy was just waking up, man. He just wanted to know what was going on. You didn't need to shoot him in the face. I think I've already got a game saved here from the ill-fated streaming attempt from last week, but you know... Let's double check to make sure the options are as I wish them to be. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I've been noticing Twitch has been updating a lot. Like, I'm using a new dashboard here now that apparently they've been using. Which is something. But, you know, that's... And it looked like the main page had updated too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I like it just yet. We'll see. We'll see.
Resident Evil.
Evil. Wide alternate, subtitles on, all that jazz should be good. Okay, now this is kind of non-indicative here, because what's going on? See, these are the difficulty settings, but, you know, I like climbing a mountain, fulfilling but takes a lot of work. I like going on a hike, good exercise but not too strenuous. I like taking a walk, you can relax and enjoy yourself. You would assume it's easy, normal, and hard, but hard mode's not activated until you finish the game at least once. So this is very easy, this is easy, that's normal. So we're gonna go for normal and see if I'm not going to regret my life choices. Chris, Jill. Yeah, and of course, like any other Resident Evil game, you got like extra costumes you can use for the characters. For the HD remaster, it's unlocked right off the hop that you get the BSA BSAA outfits for them. I mean, Jill is fine. I mean, she looks... I mean, that looks like it's feasibly the same woman. You know, nothing overly weird has gone on. But then when you go to Chris, like, you have Chris here, and then suddenly he looks like he ate another person the same size as him. This is like two Chris's smushed together. And even then, I don't think his biceps are as absurdly large as they are in Resident Evil 5. Even his face doesn't seem the same. Look. It's like he's a completely different person. Jill is feasibly the same person. I don't know. Anyway, to quote Albert Wesker, I despise Chris Redfield, so I think I'm gonna go as Jill. As I go through the game, I'll describe the many ways that I hate Chris Redfield, and why I figure Jill's a better choice.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad.
Chill the fuck out, Brad.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
We actually see a helicopter this time.
Bravo
Amazing.
Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
I'm sure you'll be fine this time, Joseph. I mean, you can't get the shit end of the stick all the time, can you? Or, you know, maybe not. At least he didn't find a severed hand this time. And Jill gives no shits. That's alright, I only assume she owed Joseph money. No, she doesn't need to worry about that.
Come on! Hey! Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Oh god, the doggy!
Chris, this way.
I love how abrupt Wesker is there. And just imagine how much trouble Wesker would have saved himself in the future had he just let Chris die.
Make for that mansion!
At least Chris understands the type of home they're running to this time. Jill, go for that house! Enter the survival horror.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
Stay frosty.
A dining room.
See, the thing I always found funny about this, and it's not as bad here because you don't directly see them all run into the mansion together, but in the original you certainly do. And the thing I find funny is that they all run into the mansion together, but if you're playing as Jill, Chris still somehow ends up separated from everybody. So I was like, you know, where the hell did he go? How did he get lost so quickly? And I find it hard to believe that they didn't notice this mansion was up here this entire time. Also, she's moving so fast. A large, filth-encrusted jar. Perhaps it's a chamber
I think
pot.
you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
I hope it's not Chris's blood.
Barry.
Like how judgmental she sounds. Barry. Because I can only... I can't help but imagine that... Because he doesn't have any testing kits or anything on him, so how is he examining the blood? Is he just tasting it? He's just like scooping blood up off the floor and shoving it in his mouth. Does this taste like Chris's blood? They do go back a long way. He probably knows what Chris's blood tastes like. I'm sure this is going to turn out fine, yes? Howdy, friend. Is this your house? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were having an intimate moment with your friend here. I really gotta learn how to apply lipstick, my man. It's kinda messy. Anyway, to conserve ammunition, I think I'll just do this. Follow me! We're going to go introduce you to my friend Barry. Hey Barry! I found a man we should question.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it!
My gun is so large, why is it taking so long to kill it?
What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
I don't know, maybe you should examine its blood, Barry. Why don't you have a little taste? Better report back to Wesker. Walking into my home, interrupting my meal, shooting me in the chest. This is why I live in the woods.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. But let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
If you insist. I don't really know why this needs to be done by the player. I mean, this could have just very well been a cutscene, because all I have to do is just run around all the areas of the hall and just make certain I can't find them, and then that's it. Where are you, Albert? I mean, this house looks like a bitchin' place to play hide and seek, but I don't think now's the time. We can admire some art, though. An oil painting in a large frame. Paint is dried and cracked. You can't make anything out through the darkness and fog. An oil painting in a large frame. It's been well preserved, and the people in it are still vividly depicted.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
If only I had more blood to taste.
We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Perhaps you, the master of unlocking.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
See, I think the official story is that Jill used to be a member of, like, Delta Force or something like that. But in the novelizations that came out a while ago, there's some kind of thing about her father being, like, a master thief, and that's why she's such good hand at, like, lockpicking and shit. I should really read those books again. I mean, they were kind of cheesy, but they weren't bad. They fleshed things out quite a bit. Hey, statue lady, you kinda need a belt or something, I think. Portraits and photographs decorate the wall. Looks like they could come to life at any moment. It's locked. An emblem of a sword is carved into the lock. An old photograph sits in a frame. Maybe this person was connected to the mansion somehow. Maybe this person just liked collecting old photographs, who knows? I pushed that forward a little bit too much. There we go. No, that's not good. No, wait. No, camera. Camera, please! Camera, no! There's a map of mansion, first floor. Take it? I mean, sure, why not? Hooray! You got the map of the mansion, first floor. Awesome. Woman drawing water. How terribly descriptive. An eerie picture of the mansion. I sure hope I don't randomly get attacked now. Will you take this dagger? Sure. Using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind. To equip a defensive item, go to the status screen and then select an item from the defensive item menu. Then select the equip command. If your defensive item mode is set to manual in the controller settings, you must press LB to use the defensive item. Hey, I heard you rummaging around in here. Did you take my dagger? This is the one civilized zombie who actually cuts up his meals. Boom! Can I push this in his way fast enough, I wonder? Because I don't really need to go back in there anytime soon. If at all. I don't know if this thing resets afterwards anyway, so... Who's laughing now, jackass? Who's got the dagger in his forehead now? I mean, by rights, that should have killed him, you'd think, but I don't know. T-virus zombies are tougher than you'd think. Well, let's go investigate. This way. Hey Barry, just thought I'd stop by and let you know I just stabbed a man in the head. You know, just wanted to share. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. A picture of two knights striking each other. Short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. Come on now, Barry. Why you gotta be running away like that? There are bloodstains on the floor. Hope these didn't come from your friends. I hope it's not Chris's blood. The corpse of your comrade, Kenneth. Looks like he's holding something. It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. Ah, there we go. That's the button that activates the map. I can go upstairs that way. It doesn't look like there's anything else kicking over there, though. Thunder! Ta-da! Also, yeah, this is the thing I felt I should comment on. It seems kind of like the, for lack of a better term, jiggle physics seem a bit strange here, because I would think a woman who knows she's going into a combat situation would have a bit more support than that. Mesmerizing, isn't it? Anyway. Oh boy, tea. Ah, that's some fancy use of Dutch angle. Will you take the handgun magazine? Yeah, sure. There's a corpse collapsed on the floor, like it was an instant death. What the hell happened in this mansion? Why are there manacles on the walls here? Hot party got a little too severe, it seems. And this place hadn't fallen to ruin all that long ago, so you think it wouldn't have enough time to, you know, have all the paint peeling and all that shit, would you? Much as I hate to do it because I'm pretty sure there's a zombie down that way, I feel like I should probably explore this hallway. Hello, friend. It's locked from the other side. Motherfucker looks a little bit like Brian Irons. Oh, there's a thing I should get. Will you take the golden arrow? Why, yes. From the status screen, select an item, and then select examine examine command. Oh, that's another zombie. Will you take the handgun magazine? Sure. Wow, I didn't think it was going to be that easy to avoid you guys. I mean, that's cool. I'm fine with that. Yeah, before I go any further, maybe I should explain why I'm not trying to kill so many zombies. 2 reasons. Number 1, it's always a good idea to conserve ammunition. Number 2, in this game, and in this game only, they introduce something called the Crimson Head zombie, which if you kill a zombie without decapitating it, after a while it comes back as something stronger. It comes back as a Crimson Head. It can move almost as fast as a hunter, and does a pile of damage because it has clawed hands. And yeah, they're not fun. They're really not fun. So I'd like to avoid killing as many as I possibly can. That's one benefit to playing as Chris, because he already comes with a lighter, making it easier for him to burn zombies. Arrowhead looks like it can be removed. Arrowhead. The arrowhead is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as poor man's emerald. And now I know I can't actually do anything with this just yet. This can wait. That door's locked. It's locked! Emblem of a helmet is carved into the lock. So which key is this? Hey, whoever takes this emblem, find peace in death. Do you take the mansion key? No. There's an inscription on the shield. Death is the true essence of bliss. Bliss. I shan't be dying today, thank you very much. Like, that guy there is going to turn into a Crimson Head eventually. I think that one is placed there specifically so you have to face one at one point or another. A large birdcage. There's a dead raven inside. I hope nobody had to explain that to a child. You know, because there's probably children wandering around here, sure. That makes sense. I can understand how much of a nuisance they are, really, and that's why they changed in Resident Evil 4, but I do kind of like the pre-rendered scenes a bit. It's very artistic looking, especially in this game. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Maybe. Actually, no, let's leave him alone. Because I think I need to go to the graveyard everywhere I'm back. Surprised I haven't found an item box yet. Yeah. Oh, here's a funny thing that happened to me a couple of weeks ago now. Was it? No, I think it might have been last week. Yeah, it was last week. So I was out and about, right? And I was out at the local mall. And I just stopped there because I was waiting to catch a bus back home, and I had some stuff I needed to pick up and all that jazz. And I must have gotten there around the time that... It was either around the time that all, like, the school kids would have been getting off for lunch, or they would get off, and around the time that happens, like in a lot of places, I'm sure, it's just a bunch of teens wandering around the mall, right? So anyway, this one kid strolls by, and... yeah, let's go on down here. A tomb engraved with a picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. But yeah, well, okay, so I'm walking by, and I'm just like gonna get a cup of coffee or something before I catch my bus, right? And there's these two kids that walk by, and I think I think this kid was trying to insult me, because for context, I'm like a fairly tall dude, and I have the habit of wearing like really long coats. I don't know, I just like them. It's just my thing. And as silly as I may look in them sometimes, but I don't really care. But anyway, as I was walking by, this kid starts singing the Inspector Gadget theme song, and I can only think that's the only reason why he would have done that. Now, on the one hand, I don't know if that's all that great of an insult, but on the other hand, I don't know if I can be too mad at the kid, because I'm impressed that someone that young knows who the hell Inspector Gadget even is. So, you know? Kudos on you, kid, I guess. Kudos on you. Blink! Aha, screw you, zombie. Watch now, there's one down here, too. I run headlong into his loving arms. A stone statue with a hole where the eye should be. A stone statue with holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. A stone statue with a hole where the nose should be. A stone statue with a hole where the mouth should be. Cool. The flames are dancing wildly. The flames are burning higher and higher. Looks as if they'll overtake you any minute now. A book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. Will you take the Book of Curses? Sure. I don't like this. I'm pretty sure I know what that is, and I don't like it. Next world. There's a key embedded on the back cover. Will you remove it? Sure. You got the mansion key. Book of Curses. The Four Masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. A mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. Which I presume means the statue, or the thing, the coffin that I'm pretty sure I know who it is. There's an engraving of a sword. Cool. Now, if I block myself in with zombies, probably. I'm not gonna have any choice but to fight my way out here, I'd say. Ah! Jesus! Get off! Well, that went poorly. Maybe I should heal myself. Yeah, that's another detriment to playing as Jill, is that she doesn't take as much damage as Chris does. She's not as sturdy. But she can carry 2 extra items, and she usually gets better weaponry, so... Not to mention she can open a lot of doors on her own, and she doesn't need to do certain puzzles. Or she can solve them herself, and, you know, whereas Chris needs aid with them usually. Well, this would have come in handy just then. Now, there's another zombie over there, but I don't think I really need to worry about him too much. Because if I go all Pied Piper with this asshole, I should be able to do what I need to do without having to fight him. Okay, cool. And I can go in that door now, too. Though prior to that, however, let's deal with this statue. We'll see exactly how Jill feels about Priceless Hurt. Answer if she couldn't give two shits about it. Yeah! Fuck your art! And it was at that time that Barry walks by and he gets brained by a giant statue of a lady. Oh shit, says Jill. What have I done? Oh cool, lockpick. Oh, this leads outside. Cool. More herb? Delicious herb. There are green herbs growing here, but there's only enough for a few uses. Use them? No. Okay, alright, so I can come back here and basically use these without having to pick them. Good to know. Stained glass window. The pattern in the center resembles a witch. Ow! I mean, this would have been a lovely vacation home if not for all the, dead folk. That's fun and dandy. Now I can go out into that room. Yeah, maybe I'll go check out this area. Maybe I can open up a couple of the doors across the way. I'm amazed I haven't come across a safe room yet. Well, aside from the dining hall, but there's no item box, so I don't feel like that counts. Emblem of armor. Sword key. God, I hate the shuffling noises. There doesn't seem to be anything useful here. There's nothing but a bunch of knickknacks. It's locked. Emblem of armor is carved into the lock. Well, I gotta actually do some damage at some point or another, so screw it. Well, he's not dead. It's locked. Armor. Ah, screw you. It's locked from the other side. Well, at least I can go into this room. You take the dog whistle. Yeah? A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace. He ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling, which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John told me. So what balcony is it? Second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace. So, the balcony I was on, then. Yes, the balcony over yonder. Okay. Guess I can go back there and blow the dog whistle. Oh hey, there's something else. Will you take the lighter? Certainly. Botany. Uses of medical herbs. Medicinal herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are native to the Arklay Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb is a distinct color and a distinct medical quality. Has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. There we go. Words! Yes, reading. Quite. The green herb recovers physical strength. The blue herb neutralizes natural toxins, however the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We will outline the effects of red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own. True knowledge is only acquired through experience. Possibly you're going to poison yourself. We don't know. We'll study your corpse if you do. An open journal. Pages are blank. Books on various peoples of the earth. Excuse me while I run in circles in this room. I like this room. It's pleasant. I feel like I should stay here. Ah, there we go. This is where I meant to go. A chessboard carved from ivory. The game appears to have ended in a checkmate. Itty bitty cannon. I don't know whose study this was, but they had interesting hobbies, it seems. Oh god! Why are there so many of them? The wall's lined with portraits. All of the faces have been painted out. That's creepy. Oh, and there's one down here too. Of course there is. Not today, Mr. Zombies. Oh, finally, a safe room. There's a lantern lying on top of the supplies. The warm light makes you relax. There's still plenty of kerosene left. Words are carved on it. Don't play with fire. Love, Jessica. Well, maybe you should have told whoever it was you gave the lighter to not to play God and create monsters, because that seems like it would have been better advice. It doesn't fit quite as neatly in an engraving, though, does it? Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection. 1. Incineration. 2. Destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. What you take? The fuel canteen. Yes. There, now I can actually dispose of some of the bodies. Oh, there's a first aid spray in there. Cool. Problem is I'm kind of running out of item space, but yeah, I'll hang on to what I got for now. I'm gonna want to start clearing out some of the zombies, so hanging on to the kerosene for now seems like a good idea. I think I will save it though, just in case, because you never know when something horrible is going to happen. It's an old typewriter. You can save your progress. Yes. Yeah, let's save over that one. Save successful. Twisty turny, twisty turny, twisty turny. Let's hope I don't run headlong into a dead fella. I mean, I kinda ran headlong into a dead fella. A picture of a woman praying in front of a large crowd. Doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. Go through anyway? Yeah. I think that's another benefit of playing as Chris, is that Rebecca comes along and fixes that door for you at one point. Because, you know, Chris can't do anything on his own. It's locked. Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. Oh, hello, friend. Screw it. Get your ass up. I may as well permanently take down one of you assholes. Kind of hoping I'd take his knees out. I meant to put the ink ribbons away. And I don't want to risk going back through that door because the knob is loose. Well, shit. Burn for me. Burn for me! It's locked. Emblem of armor. Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll eventually get horribly injured and then have to heal myself. Then I'll have an item. Then I'll have a free item slot. Oh god! I was kidding, I don't want to get injured. It was only a joke. I didn't want to get hurt, it was just a joke. Well, goddamn then. Goddamn. It's locked. There's something written in the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Meaning I need to open up that coffin before I can come over here, clearly. Well, alright then. Well, that was worth the trip, wasn't it? The accursed coffin. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't go in there. So let's go this way. Hopefully I'll find another item box soon. Away those damn, ink ribbons. Picture of a knight mounted on a horse. Gaze out of the window. Okay. Is this back here the room I think it is? If that's the case, yeah, let's go here. Oh, it is! Now, I'm going to try something, because I think Jill can do this without having to worry about the puzzle, because Barry shows up and deals with it for you. But we'll see now, because this is from another infamous line. Hey look, more ink ribbons. There are traces of something burnt here. An acrid smell permeates the air. Picture stands and bronze statues. There's nothing of interest here. You take the dagger? Hell yes, I will. May as well take the ink ribbon too while I'm at it, seeing as I've already got some. You take the shotgun? Hell yes! Oh, I'm sure that's not possibly going to cause a problem. A well-polished silver pitcher. Now let's go to the oddly square room and, you know, absolutely nothing is going to go wrong, right? Right. Oh man, I just washed this. Now it's got dust all over it. Fuck you, ceiling. The door won't open. The door won't open.
God, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back!
This always works in the movies.
Grab my hand!
I like how he had to stop and look at her for a little bit before he did anything. Excuse me while I slide through this door.
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Why are you not meeting my eyes, Barry?
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Why were you being so cagey? Ah, achievement unlocked. What a great guy. If I was a little bit later, you would have been a Jill sandwich. Good thing I picked up those ink ribbons then, because I wouldn't be able to get them again otherwise. What's behind this door? More doom? More gloom? More zombies? Creepily spinning ceiling fan? Toothbrush! It looks like the water still works. Good, because I really need to brush my teeth. It doesn't look like it's been serviced in a while. In other words, it's encrusted with shite! It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug. No. Yeah. Screw it, yeah, let's do it. I don't, there's an item down here, I'm sure, but we'll see what it is, and I'll have to come back for it later. Is it going to be spooky? It's spooky! Terribly sorry to interrupt you, sir. Well, now the toilet's even dirtier. Pretty well stocked on TP, though. That's good. Oh, it's a defensive dagger. Okay, I can take one of those. See, the other thing I seem to recall, too, is that Chris has that exact same scene, except you have to straight up fight the thing, whereas Jill just automatically handles it. Then has to throw her guts up, but she handles it. A picture of the mansion against the setting sun. How gorgeous. You use the lockpick. We have over this way, then. I hear it. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. You can't carry any more items. Well, this is kind of pointless then. And I don't think the dogs will attack me until I actually pick up the item I need. Which is apparently dirt. Because dirt is something that's required in this situation, I'm sure. Let's try to investigate the rest of the mansion. If I have to, I'll swing back around and come back to the typewriter via the stairs. I don't want to fuck with that door too much, because I'm gonna bust it otherwise. Oh hey, this is the hallway. You know, the infamous hallway that scares the bejesus out of people. Like so! Get off me, you bastard! I'm in trouble. I was drop-kicked! I was drop-kicked to death by a goddamn dog! I love how I just got an achievement called Get Used to It. Okay, well, now I guess I can drop off the, ink ribbons again. If that's the case, I'm not going to bother picking up the ones that are in the room with the shotgun, because hopefully I don't have to save that frequently. Maybe I'll put away the dog whistle too, I might need that yet. And I think there is an item box over on the other wing of the mansion, so... I will go back and get that shotgun though. I can't recall if that door is locked from the other side or if I need a key for it, because if I need a key for it, then there's no reason for me to go through that hallway anyway and deal with the dogs, so I probably won't. Yeah. Oh! Forgot all about you. Well. Whoops. Let's at least get the shotgun. And I'm not going that way because there's no point to go that way yet. Drop kicked to death by a dog. See, that kind of reminds me that, I remember I was watching my brother play Twin Snakes one time, you know, the GameCube, speaking of GameCube remakes, the GameCube remake for, Metal Gear Solid. And he got to the bit in the caves where you have to sneak through where all of Sniper Wolf's wolves are lurking about. And he didn't have the item that let him get by them without them attacking him. And he was caught and quite literally drop-kicked to death by the dogs. So yeah, that getting drop-kicked by dogs, it seems to be a thing. Who knew? Once again, we risk becoming a Jill sandwich.
Oh god, what did I do now?
With shit like this, it's no wonder that Umbrella eventually went bankrupt. Because how much does a Bond villain-level death trap cost, you wonder?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Okay, I can skip. I don't need to see that again. So yeah, I'll probably go over and unlock that door, and I'll go into the bathroom and get that other defensive dagger, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to do anything. Here. Because I don't really need to go get the earth yet, I don't think, or whatever the hell it is I can pick up. I don't know what I need it for, so I'm not going to bother with it just yet. More defensive daggers are always a bonus, though. Don't really need to see that again either. Will you take the dagger? Why, of course. So yeah, let's unlock that door and then mosey along. See, because that's the other benefit of playing as Jill, because if I was playing as Chris, I'd have to screw around looking for... You know, it just occurred to me that I should probably go that way anyway, because I risk going through that door and fucking it up again, don't I? If only I could remember why that door was locked. I think... Was it locked from the other side? I don't know, I can't remember. Screw it, I'll risk going through that door one more time. I don't feel like dealing with the dogs if I don't have to. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, any door like that, you had to find a small key, like, you know, as if Chris was playing a Legend of Zelda game or something. And much like in Legend of Zelda, every time you use a small key, it's like he breaks it off in the lock or something, because you can never use it again. Jill doesn't have to fuck around with that, because she's got her own, lockpicks, of course. I couldn't go- no, yeah, because it's got the family emblem or some bull. No, I'm good with the items I have. I don't need to drop by and drop off more. Okay, now do I want to explore... Yeah, I'm gonna want to go down to the end of the hall, probably. Meaning he needs to die. Oh, fuck you. The other guy's coming up the stairs at me now. Well, never mind then. I guess I'm just going to let them live. Such a life as it is. Oh, cool. Oibs. Let's pick up the oibs. An unlit fireplace. Can I light it? Yes. Lines carved into the relief glow red in the intense heat. It appears to be a map of the mansion, but what do I do with it? Do I do anything with it? Or is it just, oh look, this is a thing? Looks like they have some tasty beverages up there. A picture of a pertly built mansion. Looks an awful lot like the one you're in now. How conspicuous. It's locked. Helmet. Well, I got no choice but to head back then. Yeah, I can see if that door is... Yeah, because that door's locked from the other side in that hallway. Yeah, okay, so I can head back out that way. I don't really know what the point of doing that would be, but let's see. Oh, he's actually dead. Good. Just burn the fucker. Probably you too. Although I'd really love if I got lucky and just blew his head off or something. Yeah, let's run downstairs, try to avoid the other one, and, grab some more kerosene. Delicious kerosene. About half the kerosene still remains. Do I want to put anything away? No. Yeah, I'm good with what I got, I guess, for now. Like I said, hopefully I'll find a item box over on the other side of the mansion soon. One thing that kind of makes this game a little bit more dangerous than the original is that zombies can climb stairs now. They couldn't do that before. You unlocked it! Fully for you. Oh wait, I think there's 2 zombies here too, aren't there? Yeah, there are. Shit. Get off me, you bastards! Oh, on the defensive items again. Somebody fucked up the fine china. Oh, hi, Barry. Jesus, calm down, man.
Jill, got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
What? Okay. Acid shells. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things, he says.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
It's not as ridiculous as it originally was, but it's still pretty stupid. Because I think in the original, he said something along the lines of, it's especially effective against living things. Which is true, because the more living enemies you come across are weak against the acid rounds. Shells for the grenade launcher. They are filled with sulfuric acid. You can use them to mellow and yellow things. Okay. Maybe I should try to explore the first floor a bit more. See if I can find myself another item box. First, I'm going to see if I was correct about this over here requiring a key as opposed to just being locked from the other side. Ah, you're stuck back there, you dumb bastard. Okay, that actually required the sword key, so I could have gone through that way. Well, at least it's easier to go that way now. Just gotta be mindful for the friggin' dogs. Live in fear of the woof woofs. Gnarly, gnarly woof woofs. I wonder what's on the other side of the store. Jill's like, huh, what is that? She doesn't seem at all concerned about what she just heard. She's like, what was that? Oh, seemed a bit strange. I don't know. What was that? Oh, well, alright. I mean, I guess I can go up to that trap and replace the key I get there with the key I've already got, but... let's try to explore a bit more first. No, I believe my friend First Zombie is here somewhere. Well, let's try going over... oh yeah, the gem. Don't have room for it right now, though. Suppose I could always try to head back to the original item box and drop off the shells, but we'll see. It's locked from the other side. I think this is too narrow of a hallway to... oh, dude! Well! I guess I don't need to worry about him anymore. That's right, this is what you get. It's locked. An emblem of armor is carved into the front lock. Into the lock, I should say. No, the front lock. There's an elevator here. Doesn't look like you could access it from this floor. Time to go down to Goblin Town. There's no further use for this key. Discard? Should I? No. No, because I'm gonna run upstairs now. And I'm gonna see if I can actually swap that out for the other key. I can't imagine they'd let you discard the key and not be able to get the other one, but you never know. So I'm just gonna go up and see if I can replace the key that's up in the trap with this one. I can. What? Oh. Hello, Ravens. They should have closed the window, goddammit. I don't know how you close that window. You need a grabby stick of some kind. You know, grabby stick, TM. Also, if I can, I'm going to burn this motherfucker right here. I don't want you coming back to haunt me. Oh shit! Nope! Well, that's it. It needs to die now. Holy crap! So that's a Crimson Head. Buggers move fast, jump up just as quick. Thankfully he didn't hit me as hard as I thought he would, but then again, he only got one swipe in at me. He backed me into a corner, shit would have been bad. I can't even pick that up right now. Well, crap. I'm carrying too much shit. Well, let's head through that door that I unlocked and, maybe there's an item room there, or maybe there's an item room up here, I don't know. But I'd have to run through the gauntlet of zombies to make sure. Although not really, because there's a door right there I might be able to unlock. Let's check that out. No, it's locked from the other side. Okay. You can moan and grumble all you want. I'm not falling for this crap. Mr. Zombie Man. Leave me alone, Mr. Zombie Man. Now are these things gonna come at me now too? A large birdcage. There's a dead raven inside. Unfortunately, it's not the dead ravens that are up there. Or they are undead ravens. One must learn the distinction. For whatever reason, when I point directly up on my joystick here, it doesn't actually make her run. Up and slightly to the left or right, yes, but directly up, no. Anyway, let's see what's behind this door. Further death, no doubt. What's that? There's gonna be a zombie in the fridge. A bunch of spices you've never seen before, because Jill is uncultured as shit. Shiny dagger amongst a pile of crap. A piece of meat from an unidentified source. Tiny fridge. The dishes are crawling with maggots. Dishes are crawling with maggots. The dishes are crawling with maggots. The dishes, if you haven't heard, they're crawling with maggots. So are you gonna get back up? Power does not seem to be turned on. We do not have the power. It's locked from the other side. Coming down here was utterly pointless. Stop falling on your behind, Jill. You're better than that. Anyway, this is hardly a threat at all because, well... yeah, let's just lure him over here. You ruined your element of surprise, zombie man. You done goofed. You done goofed big time, zombie man. Well, I know for a fact that I don't need the key anymore. So I think what I need to do is I need to, get the other one. If I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna need to use this one as a decoy, maybe. That or go get the dog whistle again and get that dog to show up and get whatever the hell's in its collar. Either way, that means I'm gonna have to head back to the item box. Yes, I'm aware that gem is there. I'm not gonna pick it up yet, though. Not until I need it. So much backtracking in these games, though. Oh yeah, there's some zombies that need to die there too, aren't there? Do I want to burn him? Yeah, I gotta come back here later, so let's burn him. Oh, I might be able to avoid him. There we go. Perfecto. Oh crap. Ah. And here I was going to say, well, at least this guy's real easy to avoid. And then he decided to disabuse me of that notion. Alright, what have we got that I don't need? Put away the acid shells. I might actually put away the lighter and the canteen for now. And I'll take the dog whistle back out, because I might need that in a moment. Because I might run over to that balcony and see. You leave me alone, zombie man. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. But he didn't forget about me. So yeah, we'll run over to that balcony and see if that is indeed where this dog thing needs to be dealt with. And see what item that is, and I'll see if I can do the switcheroo with the keys. After that, that may be enough of this for now. Nearly 2 hours. Well, aside from the extended period of time I took at the beginning to watch the original opening. Before I call down Dogman. Well, not Dogman, simply Dog. Nom. You have treated your wounds. Now let's equip the shotgun. I hope I find more ammunition for it again soon, but I'm not taking any chances here. Here, boy! You blew the dog whistle. Ah! There's two! Ah! Now I'm dead. Oh wait, no. Did I kill them both? Oh. Please? Okay, good. That could have gone better. Will you take the collar? Yes, please. There's a switch. Will you press it? A coin was hidden inside the collar. It changed into the shape of a key! Okay, I can discard the... Shaped like a key, but lacks the rigidity to be used as one. Well, okay, I can get rid of this key then. Except I can't drop it. So I hung on to that key for no goddamn reason. Well, hopefully I find an item room, item box soon, so I can get rid of the key I foolishly hung on to. I will get rid of the dog whistle, yes. Oh, I haven't actually been in this room before. Never mind. Huh, cool. There's two of them. It occurred to me that I might not be able to... Helmet, yeah. Although I can't go out through that door, I think, because that was just barred from the other side, right? Yes! Success! I feel like I'm running low on ammunition pretty severely now. Yep. You leave me alone, zombie man. I've no time for you. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. Sure. Oh no, spiky death! Spiky bladey death! Or so they thought. So is that the key I need for this? No. Emblem of a helmet! Slowly walk down the stairs, Miss Valentine. So it's a matter of just figuring out where I can go from here. I was only through this way just recently and I cannot recall what key that door required. Helmet. Oh, you're still here. I hope I find some more ammunition soon, because this is starting to get a little out of hand, you know? Looks like this one's been dead for several hours. Meaning it's going to be a crimson head pretty soon. Oh yeah! Awesome! A well-used bed! There are several kinds of serum here. Many of them are of a sickly color. Okay, I'm probably gonna stop pretty soon, but before I do, I'm gonna burn the guy out front. Okay, put away that sword key, because I definitely don't need that. Let's take this in the lighter, burn the asshole out front, and then I'm gonna investigate. Although, wait, the other zombie, he came from down here, didn't he? Are you the guy? I think you are the guy. Thankfully, I can avoid you. You used the lockpick. Bully for you. What's in this room? Ammunition? That'd be nice. Oh, more kerosene. More ink ribbons. Will you take the battery pack? Sure. Oh look, the busted shotgun. Will you take the broken shotgun? No, I don't need that anymore. That would have been useful for that puzzle if Barry didn't save my bacon. About half the kerosene still remains, but your fuel canteen is already full. Okay, I'm pretty well loaded for fuel, I just need to, you know, have things to kill things with. I'll explore this wing of the mansion a little bit, and then I'll go back and save it. Oh! Stun gun. Yeah, because I've got the stun gun anyway, but the battery packs are just refills for it. So yeah, that's a defensive item, that's what that is. Makes sense. The candlestick shines coldly in the moonlight. Jill has begun to wax poetic. What's making that noise? Break! Why can't I just take that and use it as a melee weapon? It'd be pretty useful against the zombies. Pump the water? Sure. Which way will you turn the switch? No way. Yeah, I can't go over there yet. Red? Green. Okay, so green goes towards the herbs, red goes around the... I should know that, because... I feel like I need to put some kind of poison in there, and if I pick the wrong one, I could destroy all the, healing herbs, which is going to be a bad idea, isn't it? Let's not do that. Let's do one last looky-loo around this area. And then head back and save it, probably. This door I came in. What's down here? Oh, is this the room where the infamous Keeper's diary is? Oh no, it's this. There's an inscription here. A tiger glowing with blue and yellow light. Oh, well, that's where I need to put the blue gemstone. If I can unlock that door, I can head back out and grab that. Still no ammo, though. Very disconcerting, that. The shelf is full of high-proof liquor. Oh, yes, I found the fun room. You're not fooling me, zombie man. Except he does, because I just burned myself. That's what I didn't realize. It was a ruse. A trap. The door is stuck on something and won't budge. I wonder what that something is. Clothes and various bits of junk are scattered everywhere. Nah, I'm just gonna read. Keeper's Diary. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security. Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. Looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. At around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up. Scared the shit out of me, too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on holiday. May 11th was a holiday? I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. Goddamn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw them. May 13th. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. May 14th. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. May 16th. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. Scratch swelling on my arm and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th. Fever gone, but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. May 21st. Itchy, itchy, Scott came, ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy. Tasty. Oh, handgun bullets. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. You eat Scott. You keep eating Scott. You unlocked it. Alright, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna grab the tiger eye and, probably save it in here. Leave it at that for now. Pretty good start. I only died once. That's not so bad. And I died by getting dropkicked by a dog, so, you know, at least there was some humor. I'll be taking this. Will you take the blue gemstone? Why, yes. Of course, the zombie that's up there doesn't just fall over the railing. May as well pick up these too. Although, no, I'm going to leave them there in case I come back to this place without ink ribbons and need to save it. Because I should find plenty elsewhere. Overright? Yes. Mansion dining room. Alright. So, everything went a lot more swimmingly this time, didn't it? It's amazing what happens when your computer is not trying to burst into a ball of flame. Anyway, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very, very much for doing so, and hopefully you will join me next time, where I will continue on with the Spooktacular, which will be with maybe some more Resident Evil, and maybe another game that I have on my list. We'll see. That might be tomorrow. Well, I might be able to stream again tomorrow. We'll find out. So, again, if you stop by to watch, thank you very much for doing so. And as always, I hope you fine folks will join me next time, but until then, as I always say, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great day.